ROTC unit. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Welcome to the Central High School 2015 Graduation Ceremony. My name is Jacob Lane, Senior Class Vice President, and it's my pleasure to welcome family, friends, fellow classmates, teachers, administrators, and distinguished guests, Dr. Dana Harmon, Dr. John Anderson, and Ms. Denise Aspen to our ceremony. Today is a tribute to all of you. Without your constant guidance and support, we could not have made it this far. As we celebrate here today, we say goodbye to the past 12 years of our life and welcome our future opportunities. We say goodbye to our high school history of good times and bad, successes and failures, tragedies and comedies, rights and wrongs, happiness and sadness, wins and losses, smiles and frowns. And even though we are putting those memories away, what remains is that most of us are smiles, because all of you have been there with us, side by side, trying to ready us for the upcoming chapters of our life. But goodbye doesn't mean forgotten. These lessons we take from our experiences at Central High School will never end, and we will be moving forward to the next chapter. To my fellow graduates, thank you for the memories. I know that as I look out to all of you, I will fill the chapters of my life with the friendships of the past elementary, middle, and high school years. And when many of our school memories begin to fade, it will be the friendships that we've made and the times we shared together that will endure forever as the last pages of our lives are written. Thank you. Hello everyone, and thank you for coming to support the graduating class of 2015. Throughout these years that we spent together, oftentimes facing much adversity, all of us have had something that kept us moving, something that motivates us. For some, it is the dream of winning that trophy or making their parents proud. For others, it's earning lots of money or just simply wanting to be happy. Whatever the case may be, these things push us through school and on the challenging times that would otherwise bring us down. One thing that encouraged me to succeed was the support and competition from my fellow peers. When my closest can achieve at a higher level, it compel me to try even harder. In addition, my dreams of a bright future inspire me to never give up, no matter how stressful things became. Last but not least, God's blessings and mercy allow me to accomplish things I never would have been able to do alone. I would like to take a moment to thank all the people and all the things that have motivated us, because without them, we wouldn't have been where we are today. I challenge you to take what we have learned so far and apply it to your passions, dreams, and goals. You have worked extremely hard to get this point. Don't stop now. Thank you.
Okay, before I get started, Mr. Griffiths gave me permission to dedicate my speech, and I want to dedicate it to my sweet little 11-year-old brother today, who is celebrating his birthday, as he always does, listening to his sister talk. So, happy birthday, Matt. Good evening, everyone. My name is Caroline Connerly, and I've had the honor and the privilege of serving as senior class co-president along with Scott at Central High School this year. I love that I'm the one that gets to stay here and stand in front of the crowd to find friends, family members, teachers, staff, Mr. Cower, and our school board members here today, supporting us as we prepare to embark on the next chapter of our lives. But then again, I guess it would have just been easier to say that I'm glad the entire Central family is here. I've always heard the word tradition thrown around a lot, but not more so than recently, at a time like this where our lives begin to diverge away from each other. We are told that it's tradition to wear a cap and gown as we walk across the stage to receive our diplomas. We are told that it's tradition for the valedictorian and salutatorian to give speeches expressing their gratitude for the support of their classmates. Most importantly, we are told that it is tradition to throw our caps into the air, signifying the end of our time at Central High School. More specifically, Merriam-Webster defines the tradition as follows: the handing down of information, beliefs, and customs by word of mouth or by example from one generation to another without written instruction. However, for those of you who know me, I don't really agree with that. I prefer this definition of the word. Tradition happens to be the name of my absolute favorite cheer yelled by the basketball cheerleaders at the close of each first period of the basketball games. If you know it, say it with me here. C, what's up, A, break it down, S, turn it up, C, H, S. That to me is the actual meaning of the word. It defines us as Central Lions, and it's not something that's just a universal action practiced by everyone around us. Another universal tradition is for the class officers to participate, and as senior class co-president, I'm tasked with giving a speech portraying the accomplishments of our class over the past 4 years. I will say normally, and I feel like this is a fairly easy job, because not many classes have over 200 amazing and accomplished students. I know that everyone in here knows that this is not one of those normal circumstances. The Central High School class of 2015 has been anything but ordinary. Most people in here will agree with me when I say that I like to talk. I mean, I really like to talk. And that's why I know you'll find it hard to believe that as I sat at my laptop to write this speech, the screen remained blank. Because I had the difficult task of, in a few short minutes, compiling a list of awards and accolades belonging to these amazing and astounding people that sit before me here. I found my answer in a video recorded 27 years ago. The commencement ceremony of the Central High School class of 1988. Just as I stand here today, the class president began his speech by saying, I may be a tad biased, but I think that it's safe to say that this class has accomplished more than any class before. And though I hate it, I will not be able to acknowledge every single accomplishment. However, as I recognize some accomplishments, Please stand in order to help me portray the amazing work each of you has accomplished over the past 4 years. Today, I will ask the same of each of you, for I want to show our Central family a true representation of the accomplishments of this class. So with that said, if you participated in any extracurricular activity, whether it be a sport, an academic organization at Central High School, that resulted in your winning, placing, or being awarded a scholarship, or even being recognized by just a bigger audience as a team or individually, please stand to be recognized. Standing before you, don't sit down. In this group standing before you, there are 7 regional championship winning teams, 8 band grand championships, I believe, a first place literary male soloist, a state champion optimist oratorical winner, and I want to say the first time in Central history that that's ever been done, a first place Kiwanis Art Showcase winner, a state marine sculpture first place winner, 2 Georgia Scholars, 14 recipients of collegiate athletic scholarships, members of HOSA, FBLA, and FFA who won countless awards at the state level, 2 Governor's Honors Program for state finalists and participants, and an outstanding 13 teams who made an appearance on the state level. And I don't think I know any school around here that can say that. And I still find it hard to believe that this list barely scratches the surface of what this class has accomplished. So thank you for coming to that. That same speech, the class of 1988 president remarked, "The goal of each class should be to leave Central High School with more than they began." As my daddy, Chuck Connerly, stood where I do today, giving his class president speech in 1988. Sorry. I do not think he could imagine there would ever be a class to accomplish and represent Central High School as the class of 2015 has. I credit my dad with a lot of things, but the most important is that he taught me what it meant to be a Central Lion. However, there's one thing I'll have to disagree with him on, and that is the true goal of a Central Lion. Our goal is not to leave Central High School, just Central High School a better place, but to carry what we have learned and accomplished here and take it out into the world. There's one final group of people I would like to recognize. If you are a Central High School alumni, please stand at this time. To all of my dear friends in the Central High School class of 2015. Among those who stood around you are former region champion athletes, world traveling band members, scholarly valedictorians and salutatorians, test-savvy star students, and hardworking class officers and student council members. They paved the way for us to get here today. Through their endeavors, the community around us saw what Central Lion could and would become. Central High School in itself is a tradition like no other. It's a place where we learn that get up and get after it and just do it are not associated with just one wonderful person, but they represent us as a whole. It's the place where through the hard work of those around us, we realize our true academic and athletic potential. Most importantly, it is the place where we became part of a family that will never cease to exist. One day, we will sit here amongst the alumni, watching new Central Lions prepare to journey down the path we continue to pave after we graduated. And a student will stand here and give a speech much like my own. In it, he or she will not only address the accomplishments of that class, but also recognize that they were made possible by the accomplishments of those before them, especially those belonging to the amazing and wonderful Central High School class of 2015. That is our true tradition. That's something that will never change, because that is being a Central Lion. Congratulations, class of 2015. We did it!
There's a change on the horizon. There's a change that's sure to come. And that change is strong and steady like the beat of a drum. These are there is a spirit in each spirit that's alive, and that light is there to guide us like a beacon of light. Let your light be a light of promise, make it shine with a brilliant glow. Let your light be a light of freedom, let it burn, let it glow. Keep your hope in times of trouble, keep your faith in what is right. Let your heart forever guide you to the truth and to the light. Let your light be a light of promise, make it shine with a brilliant glow. Let your light be a light of freedom, let it burn and let it glow. There's a change on the horizon. There's a change that's sure to come, and that change is strong and steady like the beat of a drum, like the beat of a drum, like the beat, like the beat, like the beat.
Good evening to all 400,000 of you. I really hope that during the speech, my hat doesn't make my wig fall off. Thank you to Haley, Jacob, Caroline, and Dylan for all your words so far. You're the technician of me. Also, thank you to our talented musicians who make this ceremony so special. I'm going to deliver my graduation speech tonight, but first, let me take a selfie. Now that I have a picture of one of the most memorable moments of my life, and now that Mr. Griffiths is questioning my sanity, I want to see what an honor it is to address you, Central High School class of 2015, as both your valedictorian and class president, class co-president. It is such an incredible opportunity that I'm tempted to pinch myself to see if it is all a dream. I won't, however, because if somehow this is all just a projection of my subconscious. And right now, I'm really asleep at home in my bed underneath my BYU blanket and wearing my Winnie the Pooh hoodie pajamas. It is not a dream that I want to wake from. It would be unbecoming to me to begin this address without statements of gratitude. For without the help of others, I would not stand before you in this manner today. First and foremost, I thank my Father in heaven, who has given me everything: my strength, my intelligence, my faith, even my very existence. I thank my parents for their efforts to raise and love me for the past 18 years. I thank my grandparents, extended family, and friends for their support. Thank you to Mr. Griffiths, whose leadership allowed me a phenomenal senior year. To all my teachers, coaches, and mentors, and to Caroline for being a great part of my class presence. To the class of 2015, we made it. What a journey the last 13 years of school have been. We've accomplished much, and we've made amazing memories within our classrooms and without that will remain in our minds until we get outside. We completed our assignments and passed the necessary classes to be where we are today, sitting in this grand Coliseum in West Georgia and wearing matching maroon dresses. Sadly, not all of our classmates could be here with us today. Between freshman and senior year, we've lost 5 fellow students to the wrath of Dr. Beers and 500 to the glare of Coach Taylor. Hopefully I'll not stand by that for saying that. Just over 11 years ago, I walked into Central Elementary School, a short, nerdy white kid, and was invited to Chambers first grade class by Wesley Simmons, who's been my oldest graduate at Central High School, or in the Central School. I've come a long way since then. I guess I'm still pretty short and white on nothing, but I'm a much greater scholar athlete in person because of my experience at Central. I remember in elementary and middle school thinking about us, the class of 2015, and thinking of how far off and how much of a big concept the year 2015 seemed to be. Now this year, it is nothing less than crazy. I believe I can speak for us all when I say that reaching this day felt like 1,000 years in some ways, and 10 seconds in others. Time is a mysterious thing. I've known many of you in classes, football, soccer, cross-country, academic competitions, school service organizations, and so on. And I speak truthfully when I say that my favorite years of my life have been during my time here at Central High, surrounded by my favorite people. As I go and live for the next 2 years in Brazil, and go to BYU after that and all throughout life, the experiences that I've had with all of you will not be forgotten. After the close of this ceremony, we will likely never be all together again. So while we congregate as a class and community for this final time, I hope to give you a few bits of wisdom and inspiration that will aid you all as life goes on. Firstly, you only live once. Yes, YOLO. Popular society often uses this motto as a sorry excuse to do things that will ruin the very one life you have. It is actually a profound piece of advice that is unfortunately misused. We only get one chance to live on this earth as we do now. One. So don't screw it up. Because you only live here once, make the absolute most of it. Find your purpose in life. You were placed here for a divine reason. Rather than idly wasting days away playing video games and watching Netflix, get out in the world and learn. There is almost an infinite amount of knowledge waiting to be obtained by you and waiting to be put to use by you. It is too great an opportunity for any self-respecting human being to carelessly pass it up. You only live once. Instead of drinking or smoking and doing things that may seem fun now, but are actually taking days off your life for every second you spend using them, get out in the world and strengthen yourself. Work out, run, eat healthily, extend as far as possible the time you have to breathe. Does some of you even live? No? Then start. Don't waste a second. You only live once, so better yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually. All along the way, so that you may put more years in your life and more life in your years. Do something great. No one on a global or local scale will care a bit about how many parties you attend, how crazy they were. It doesn't matter, and no one cares. Use your life to do something meaningful. There are far more difficult things to accomplish in this life. Never being this once. The choice is a simple one. Choose the right. You only live once. I will introduce my second great source of wisdom with a question. This question is perhaps the greatest of our generation and of generations past. It bridges the span of life and links history of thought and logic. Great thinkers and elementary school children alike have spent hundreds of thousands of hours on answering this one grand question. I present it to you now. Why did the chicken cross the road? I include that childhood joke, which is as old as the wheel, because of the first part. Why? The actual chicken doesn't matter. If it was crossing the road with Carol, it would last 5 feet before getting run over anyway. Its reason for crossing the road isn't important. We're not chickens, well, most of us anyway, but crossing the road from high school to life is much different than hopping across the highway, even though it can be just as strange.
As we venture on in the next phases of life, I ask and encourage you to consider the why. Why do we do the things that we do? I'll give you a few examples. Why do I graduate high school? Because I want to further my education and advance in life. Why do I play sports? Because I can strengthen myself, I enjoy challenges, and I become closer to others through them. Why do I sit at home and eat 2 gallons of ice cream straight? Because it makes me happy. Now, considering the reason behind our actions, we will find that a few or a lot of what we really do is not worth doing. Graduating from high school and practicing sports are worthy pursuits. Eating a freezer full of ice cream, that's the baby. Just like many of the things we do. I believe that if we ask ourselves why, if we scrutinize ourselves and cast out that which holds us back from achieving our full potential, we will successfully cross the treacherous roads that lie between us and our goals, more skillfully and achieving. Finally, I want to leave you with a poem. With it, I hope to inspire you. It's one of my dad's favorites, and I've come to know it very well. The Will to Win by Burton Grady. If you want anything bad enough to go out and fight for it, work day and night for it, give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it, if only desire of it makes you quite mad enough to never tire of it, makes you want all other things conjure and achieve for it, if life seems all empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is without it, if glad you sweat for it, prep for it, plan for it, easily you terror of God or demand for it, if you'll simply go after the thing that you want with all your capacity, strength, and sagacity, faith, hope, confidence, stern pertinacity, with neither cold poverty, famine and God, nor sickness, nor pain, nor body nor brain, can turn you away from the thing that you want, if doubting and grim you besiege and beset it, you'll get it. The verse speaks for itself. No explanation I could give could enhance it better than it already does on its own. I promise you that if you want something bad enough, whether it be valedictorian, college, athletic or academic scholarship, raising a good family, getting a well-paying job, meeting LeBron James, skydiving over Europe, playing golf on the Masters, or surviving this lengthy graduation ceremony, you'll get it. My class of 2015, let us leave today as better people, educated, enlightened, and excited. Let us live life large in the most positive and productive way, for we only live here once. Let us ask ourselves why, and have the courage to relinquish those actions which we perform for no good reason, so that we may cross the roads on our path to greatness. As we together cross this final road of high school and venture on into the rest of life, let us have the will to win, to achieve our dreams, to conquer our fears, to live rather than to merely exist, to get what we want and to get what matters. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to recognize members of the class of 2015 who have been selected for outstanding honors. The following students were chosen for these accolades based on their academic achievements and their contributions to the school community. The salutatorian has earned the second highest grade point average in all classes throughout 4 years of high school. This year's salutatorian follows in a long line of famous United States salutatorians, including Presidents Richard Nixon and James Garfield. Our salutatorian has excelled in his academic studies at Central High School and at the University of West Georgia. He does not settle for completing what's required. He goes above and beyond to augment his own knowledge. A consummate scientist and musician, he is a superb ambassador for Central High School. Please join me in honoring our 2015 salutatorian, Mr. Dylan Baxter. The valedictorian of the class of 2015 is the student who has the highest grade point average of all students in this class. This evening, we continue a time-honored tradition dating back to 1759 when the Harvard College president announced that the officers of the college had chosen a valedictus a student whose level of academic achievement superseded that of fellow classmates. Tonight's valedictorian embodies this description. His keen intelligence is rivaled only by his true compassion. This young man has been an influential leader and an exceptional scholar at Central High School. Whereas many students have strengths in a limited number of areas, this student is distinguished in science, math, writing, social studies, and athletics. He is truly the epitome of Central High School's standard of excellence. For his academic achievements at Central High School, we honor our 2015 valedictorian, Mr. Scott Anderson. Each year, Central High School presents the Leadership Award to students who have set an example for their peers and who have been positive influences in the school community. Tonight, we honor two students who have shown superior leadership in academics and in extracurricular activities. Thomas J. Watson defined leadership by asserting that nothing so conclusively proves a man's ability to lead others as what he does day to day to lead himself. The 2015 Leadership Award recipients represent this type of leader. Faculty and peers alike would agree that both recipients are leaders of school spirit at Central High School, jointly leading the senior class through a successful year. Both are always determined to set a fine example for underclassmen by encouraging and guiding them. Without a doubt, they are both destined to do great things. For their leadership ability and the honors they have brought home to Central High School, we are proud to bestow on them the 2015 Leadership Award. Our recipients are Ms. Caroline Connolly and Mr. Scott Anderson. The Citizenship Award was presented tonight to two students who demonstrate loyalty to the school and who are willing to share their time and talents to assist others. A good citizen is one who strives persistently, works diligently, and performs consistently even when nobody is watching and when no accolades are to be awarded. Theodore Roosevelt said, "The first requisite of a good citizen is that he shall be able and willing to pull his weight." Tonight, we honor two students who exemplify the truth of these statements. These students have contributed so much to the quality of life at Central High School. One recipient is a talented scholar and athlete. You will be hard-pressed to find a student or faculty member who does not like him. Dependable and loyal, he could always be called upon no matter who needed help or what needed doing. Our next recipient is a young woman who pitched in to help the senior class wherever and whenever help was needed. Even though she held no office, she always went the extra mile and accepted nothing less than excellence in herself and in her school. She is the epitome of citizenship and grace. Join me in congratulating these two young people who display the qualities of model members of the school community, Mr. Jacob Barnes and Miss Darby Turner. This year's Service Award goes to two students who show assistance to others and a desire to improve the school community. Service is the heartbeat of the school, and tonight's two honorees have made Central High School a better place through their selfless actions. Some provide service by setting high standards for their peers to emulate, others by being the go-to people for everything from running errands to helping those in need. We saw these students at numerous school events, lending a helping hand wherever needed, and with no thought of recognition or reward. From helping at Key Club pancake breakfasts to serving on student council, both of these students have given of their time and talents to the supportive family atmosphere of Central through their unwavering devotion to the school community. This year's service award recipients are Miss Mary Catherine Denman and Mr. John Jones. The Achievement Award recognizes students who have demonstrated extra effort and overcome adversity to be successful. Both young women that we honor tonight have faced and conquered severe medical crises. They have excelled when many among us might have sought an excuse to take the easy way out. The first young woman we pay tribute to is an honor graduate and beloved friend to her peers. In dark times, she refused to accept that a medical condition would make her life any less than she had imagined. Her magnetic personality, quirky sense of humor, and generous nature encouraged those close to her on a daily basis. The second young woman who receives this award is an example of perseverance. She fought back on the brink of severe illness, reteaching herself how to perform everyday tasks so that she may graduate with honors tonight. Intelligent, inquisitive, and kind, she has fought hard and won. These students are examples for classmates and faculty alike, showing every day of their lives that the human spirit will always triumph. Please join me in honoring these students, our Achievement Award recipients, Ms. Maya Bass and Ms. Quinn Evans. Our final award is the Faculty Cup. Each year, the faculty votes on one student who represents the best characteristics of the students in the senior class. Being chosen as recipient of the Faculty Cup is the highest compliment that we as the teachers of Central High School can give one of our graduates. Tonight's honoree embodies the qualities we look for in a Central High School legacy: kind spirit, outgoing personality, and competitive drive. She's everyone's friend and genuinely cares about the people and schools of the Central Cluster. Coach Mia Washington says about her, she is one of the most driven people I've ever coached. She has the determination to achieve anything she sets her mind to and will definitely go on to do great things. Tonight we salute her and thank her for being a blessing to our Central family. I am both proud and honored to announce the name of this year's Faculty Cup recipient, Miss Haley Sims. The time has now come to present these candidates for graduation with their diplomas. As principal of Central High School, I've been authorized to certify that the students seated before you tonight have met all requirements set down by the state of Georgia and the Carroll County Board of Education for the documents they will receive. Students, please come forward to be announced and to receive your diplomas.
Scott Taylor Anderson, valedictorian. Dylan James Baxter, salutatorian. Caroline Lee Connolly with high honors. Jacob Russell Lane with high honors. Jordan Sky Scott with high honors. Haley Ann Sims with high honors. Khalil Muhammad Abdul Salam. Addison Brooke Hagan with high honors. Cole Griffin Allen. Brianna Victoria Baldwin. Holden Christian Anderson. Jenny Melissa Arias. Jaylene Isenho. Nicholas Emmanuel Askew Jr. Maya Clarice Bass with high honors. Jacob Andrew Barnes with high honors. Emily Heather Baxter with high honors. Haley Brooke Bain with high honors. Brittany Deshawn Beecham. Jasmine Lee Beasley. Jared Randy Bell. Aubrey Lynn Bennett with high honors. Haley Dawn Glad. Natalie Marie Owen with high honors. Isaiah Trevor Boyd with honors. Ashley Teresa Boykin. Benjamin Wesley Boykin. Yasmin Haidea Boykin. Richard Seth Brand. Jonathan Tyler Ryder Brantley. Richard Donald Brashears. Jessica Denise Bray. Michael Blake Brewer. Tyler Paul Bright. Brianna Michelle Brown. Christopher Tyler Brown with high honors. Logan Elizabeth Bryant. Jennifer Cabrera Galvin with high honors.
Anna Marie Calkins. Cheryl Leanne Campbell with honors. Haywood Blake Cantrell. Brooke Victoria Carroll with high honors. Rashawn Terrell Carter. Timothy J. Cassell. Kelly Michelle Cavendish with high honors. Galen Malik Chisholm. Kristen Sierra Chismar with high honors. Colton Lane Clark. Summer Cheyenne Cobb. Emily Paige Kaufman. Andrew Grant Cook with high honors. Dylan Elmore Cook. Hunter Cornelison. Savannah Willis Couch with high honors. Brianna Danielle Weston with honors. Timothy James Cox. Christopher Austin Boyle. Christopher Colton Daniel. Alyssa Darlene Davidson. Justin Robert Davidson. Casey Lynn Davis with high honors. Riley Pierce Beaver. Mary Catherine Denman with high honors. Trent Philip Ginger. Taylor Elizabeth Dennis. Megan Leanne Goss. Durette Casey Duffy with high honors. Caitlin Renee Butte with high honors. Donovan Chance Dunson with high honors. Morgan Christina Gibson. Sydney Paige Ellis. Jasmine Lachey Ellis. Quinn Elise Evans with high honors. Courtney Michelle Farmer. Nicole Marie Penn. Austin Chase Folsom. Brian Miles Fowler. Alexis Blair Franklin. Skylar James Fulford. Taylor Michael Fulford. Lydia Erin Fuller with high honors. Taylor Lee Funk with high honors. Ashley Levi Garrett. Haley Margaret Elizabeth Cole Daniel Bowman with honors. Jonathan Russell Gordon with high honors. Ashley Morgan Grantham with honors. Christopher Lee Green with high honors. Heavenly Hope Trader. Felicia Ann Hall. Jordan Lane Carden. Lori Deidre Jeanette Hardy with high honors. Maddox Lewis Harmon with high honors. Christian Marie Harrison. Haley Marie Harrison. Beth Lynn Head. Ryan Elizabeth Heath with high honors. Gary Randall Hemrick with high honors. Deja Imani Aisha Henderson. Wayne Shea Henson. Francisco Diego Hernandez. Brianna Michelle Hewitt. Brianna Nicole Higginbotham. Amy Elizabeth Hill with high honors. Megan Brianna Hogan. Jacob Mark Hollis. Aaron James Holloway with honors. Quentin Daniel Houston with honors. Robin William Hubbard with high honors. Levi Taylor Huckabee. Victoria Renee Hutchison. Brandon DeMarcus Jackson. Keontae Ernesto Johnson. Shatia Zanae Johnson. Furious John Jean Jones IV. Robert Hoyer Jordan, the fourth, with honors. Brandon Christopher Justice with high honors. Jade Carolyn Kelly with high honors. Malika Lemire King. Adam Victor Kennard. Timothy Allen Kennard. Sierra Brooke Blackie with high honors. Corette Shade Lawrence with high honors. Catherine Hope Lee with high honors. Sierra Diane Lewis. Jackson Calloway Lewis with high honors. Ashley Nicole Long. Wesley Shane Long. Terry Scott Lowe. David Allen Mack with high honors. Zachary Brett Madden. Spencer Joseph McNeil with high honors. Melissa Martinez Sosa. Sandaria Alexis McClure. Lakin Diane McCormick. Avery Taylor McDonald with honors. Emma Danielle McGrew. Alex Cole Merrill. Daniel Chase Nipple. Peyton Nicole Miles with high honors. Elizabeth Barnes Minnick with high honors. Alexandria Taylor Rose Mitchell with high honors. Michael Blaine Mitchell. Kelsey Lee Nixon with honors. Jason Kane Moore. Kayla Alton Mullis. Bradley Scott Newell. Allison K. North. Brandon Laputas North. Bridget Victoria North. Jose Nunez. Austin Caleb Orr. Thomas Bradley Patrick. Robert Winford Moran. Austin Ray Brown Parker. Brandon Gibbs Parrish. Caitlin Denise Payne. Dayton Allen Peak. Jessica Lynn Elias with honors. Bridget Nicole Perry. Kayla Michelle Poe with high honors. Mary Nicole Pancella with high honors. Heather Lynn Moore. Christopher James Pope. Autumn Elena Papan. Justin Alice Price. Anna Isabel Quinones. Anna Christine Rainwater with high honors. Sydney Marla Reeves with high honors. Helen Taylor Reynolds. Olivia Gabrielle Rippey with high honors. Frederick Willis Robinson. Sylvia Lee Rosser with high honors. Ilana Redale Sasser with high honors. Tanisha Desiree Scales with high honors. Anna Marie Schulenberg with high honors. David Allen Lee Shaddix. William Joseph Sheffield with high honors. Anna Lauren Sibley. Madison Lynn Simmons with high honors. Shaquille Lanise Sims. Smith. Tiffany Gabrielle Smith. Katie Michelle Stitcher. Brent Allen Strickland. Jonathan Michael Strickland. Caitlin Nicole Strickland. Ashley Denise Sullivan. Garrett Michael Southern. Kyle Quintel Terrell. Jalen DeJuan Terry. Bailey Alexander Thomas with high honors. Kyrie Ramito Thompson. Christopher Tavarius Thornton. Jasmine Stormaine Grash. Anastasia Amber Culver with high honors. Victoria Louise Truitt. Darby Denise Turner with high honors. James Eugene Upham III with high honors. Charlotte Savannah Vargas. Bethany Paige Vaughn. Chaz Ismail Velez with high honors. Jared Christopher Lynn Walker. Jason Lee Walker with honors. Jesse Austin Walker. Abigail Nicole Walls with honors. Joshua John Ward. Jacob Daniel Warren. Margaret Grace Weaver with honors. Marcus Brantley White. Julianne Elizabeth Williams. Zachary Bartley Williams. Tyler James Wyndham. Nicholas Nolan Workman. Travis Edward Crowder. Deontay LeBron Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join us in the singing of the alma mater. The words are printed in your programs.
Will the seniors please stand? Okay, very good. Class of 2015, having received our diplomas, we will now have the tassel ceremony, which marks our transition from student to graduate of Central High School. With the turning of our tassels, we take the first step into our future. Please take your tassel and move it from the right to the left. Please remain standing as our faculty and seniors exit. Thank you for coming.